Hello to all amazing people, the Neomer here, and welcome to another episode of Tainted Grail Conquest. If you never watched me play this, now it's the perfect time to start because I'm gonna be starting a new character. But otherwise, if you feel overwhelmed with the experience, you can check out the playlist below and watch it from the start. I'm gonna be playing the Apostate, I think, here. Right, so this is the final class I didn't try out yet. We're gonna be playing on difficulty 9. I was always raising difficulty in this game, and spoiler alert, for those who do not know yet, I won every single time so far, so we have a really great series going on here. So we're gonna playing the Apostate now. This is the Ranger faction, the dudes who attack from afar. Watchers of Tuatan, base HP 60, base damage 6 to 10. Apostates focus on flipping maneuvers and using the most powerful side of the cards. Maneuvers are used to increase their weak statistics and allow them to change every situation to their advantage. Ultimate ability. Apostates charge their ultimate ability with every flip performed and use their ultimate ability to flip their whole hand. Flipped cards stay in hand instead of going to the grave. Draw one additional card for every fourth maneuver used in a turn, right? So yeah, it seems like if we focus on maneuvers, we can get some really good stuff done here. I'm not sure how well that's gonna be. It's gonna be really hard. Necromancer was a super powerful class and I was able to win, but I felt pressure at many times in the game, and we'll see how we do here with the Apostate, really. But yeah, first we're gonna check out our deck, and then we're gonna figure out which rune will be the best for our needs here. New items, Weird Candle, Healing Mixture, and 5 Journal Pages. Right, so here we are in our village. We have a lot of NPCs unlocked, and we can talk to them to unlock some nice things. I should probably start by taking the quest, right? No, first let's check out the deck. So we start with 4 shots. That's pretty standard. Then we got a smoke shot. Okay, this is a very useful thing. The smoke shot is the one thing that keeps us alive. Stun a chosen enemy and increase its armor by 50 for 2 turns. Increasing its armor by 50 is definitely a downside, but stunning an enemy, it's a lifesaver, really. Then we got a quiver. We use these to draw into our smoke shots and shots. And then finally we have maneuvers, which will be bread and butter of this class. Then we got bow draw and feints. These are standard for every ranged class, but we have 2 new things here. We have an idea, so let's check this out. Maneuver, a card that has many states. It flips, right? Ability, returns to your hand. So this is our ability, right? This turn, the next maneuver costs no energy. Oh, okay, so we can make a maneuver free for 1. That's really strong. There's some really powerful maneuvers in this game that cost a lot, so if you only pay 1 for them, that's gonna be very nice. Stunning idea. Discard all maneuvers. Reduce armor of all enemies by 0 until the end of combat. 5 for each ability for each card discarded. Okay. Interesting. It's good, but you would need to have a lot of maneuvers in hand for this to be useful. I don't think this compares well with some of the other. I think usually we'll want to play this together with some really strong maneuvers, but for some enemies this might be worth it. I don't know, it just feels a little bit underwhelming. 5 for each card discarded feels a little bit too low. So and let's check out the Glimpse of Possibility. Draw 2 cards with their energy cost reduced by 1. So that's really good. You get 2 cards drawn for neutral energy. If you play this together with the idea, then you only pay 1 to draw 2 cards and gain 1 extra energy, so that's really good. Overwhelming Insight. Discard all maneuvers. Draw 0 cards, 1 card for each maneuver discarded. Okay, that's interesting. So you can draw a whole bunch of cards if you need something specific. Okay. So this class relies on having high armor. So with this feint here, gain 10 armor this turn, gain barrier equal to 100% of your armor. So you can really armor up pretty good, and then get a lot of barrier going, and the barrier doesn't go away on this class like it does on Necromancer, for those who watched my Necromancer run before this. So yeah, and I got the bow draw. This is a pretty good one. So when to flip it, so this one's like so not really that great, but once you flip it you get 100% damage for only 1, and you do lose some armor, but it's not the end of the world. This can be a nice burst card. 100% damage is a lot for one, and this is kind of expensive. Okay. And yeah, let's go and grab our quest here. Oh, we can summon our wolf. Wolf proved to be like a little bit underwhelming. Sometimes it takes a hit instead of us, so that's kind of cool. It's also an ability and it sits in our hand, so discarding it can be good. But what we're here for is we want to buy the quest card, so we're gonna go for that. Pick one out of 3 randomized quests. So sometimes these quests are really, really strong. Right, so we got Pride. So gain 75 armor this turn. Upgrade. Use this card 4 more times to turn it into Proud Excalibur. Okay. I mean, dealing 1 hit for 5,000 damage is like pretty good. Problem is it only has 3 charges. So and after that you don't have the quest anymore. I like my quest to have usages throughout the round, right? And then if I save this for the boss, then it's just a dead card. So it's really weird. So I don't really want an Envy. Quest. Deal 1 hit for 100% damage. Lose 10 HP if target wasn't killed. Upgrade. Kill 6 more enemies with this card to turn it into Sword of Envy. Deal 1 hit for 500% damage. Offer 5 HP. This is a nice burst. None of these 3 cards is something I'm usually looking forward to. And then we got the Wrath. Deal 1 hit for 100% damage, lose 10 armor until the end of combat. Upgrade. Duplicate this card to turn into Wrathful Blade. Duplicate this card, turn it into Wrathful Blade. Wrathful Blade. Deal 1 hit for 100% damage and put 2 copies of Wrathful Edge into your grave. Deal 1 hit for 75% damage and put 2 copies of Wrathful Edge into your grave. This card stays in your deck until end of combat. I mean, it is free to play, so I have to kind of decide, do I want to go with Sword of Envy, which is like a nice one-time burst once per combat, or do I want to go with a Sword of Wrath, which like puts copies of Wrathful Edge into my deck. This will clog up the deck. I don't like that. So I'm gonna go with Envy here. I'm not very happy. There are way better cards out there. Gluttony for one. But hey, I'm gonna take what we get. So I'm gonna take Envy. Yeah, I think we can offer 5 HP per fight to deal 1 hit for 500% damage. Okay. Right. So the quests left us wanting. And now we're gonna need a good armor rune, hopefully, in order to be able to survive the early game. So we're gonna go and buy the rune stones. And let's see. In armor slot, increase armor by 10. That's alright. In armor slot, in the first turn of combat, gain 75 armor. In armor slot, increase max HP by 60. Right, yeah, I think we're gonna go for increase armor by 10. That's gonna buff the strength of my maneuvers, and it's gonna let me not like leak too much HP. Right, that's gonna be it for the prep and introduction, and let's go and see how we do. Right, it would be really good if we actually equip the runestones we just got. So we have 4 runestone slots now, so we did get quite a bit more powerful. So for the quest, bring the requested items to the old merchant. Oh, really? So we have the item for the merchant now. The piece of the old mother's altar. So quest-wise, we have like 1 quest right now. Yeah, we've collected everything for the merchant. We just need to find him now. Yeah, so I guess the pacing was pretty good for me here. Like I'm pretty much close to finishing all the quests, and I played each class once, and this is the last one. So good job, developers. What in the world is this? There's a big hill in front of us. Oh, this is so weird. So the world gets like crazier and crazier the higher difficulty you go. Like I never had a thing like this before in front of me. Okay, so we're gonna check out where the boss is. The boss is like here on the left. So usually I go to the other side, clean everything, then come back, then try to clean everything else in some kind of efficient manner. Like I could go down this path down here and then go back like that, and then I'll probably bounce back like that. I don't know, we'll see. Well, actually no, that's a treasure guardian, so... Oh no, that's a different act. Okay. So hopefully this is just one enemy here. I mean, it usually is. Yeah, so it's just a stray creature. Okay. Well, time to find out how this class works. So always there's like this one dude that's like relatively easy to defeat. Although this difficulty, I would not be super confident. Ultimate ability, flip all cards in hand and gain plus 0% damage this turn. Can I get more information? If the card has more than one state, a flip changes its state to another one. Charging, flip any card, right. So I can flip this card. This turn the next maneuver costs 0 energy ability, right. And it's not attacking, this thing is charging up an attack and it's gonna explode into my face. So, interesting thing with this class is the maneuvers don't go into graveyard when you play them, so it's pretty nice. Okay. So when can I use this? How many charges do I need? Usually... Oh, we can hold the right click. Okay. 5 to 9 charges, 50% damage plus 10% each maneuver. 10... Okay, so we can really get a massive strike going. So we'll be like, defend, 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 and then we're gonna use this thing, and then do like some kind of crazy things. Okay, so we can reduce the armor of this thing by 20 until the end of fight. Not sure if that's really worth it right now, of 8 to 12 damage. I'm not actually sure I can take this thing down. Let's try like this. Wait. Gain 10 armor this turn. Gain barrier equal to 100% of your armor. Well, I should probably like get barrier, right? Wait. No, the archers are the ones who lose barrier at the end of the turn, right? Ah, I said it wrong. Agile movement. All barriers last only one turn. If you start a turn with a negative armor, gain barrier equal to 50% of the missing armor. Right. Flipping spree. Flip cards stay in hand instead of going to the grave. Draft one additional card for every fourth maneuver used in a turn. If the card has more than one state, a flip changes. Okay. Right. Ah, so there's no point in like raising barrier with this class, right? So I might as well like reduce its thing. I mean, I can try shooting it, I guess. So I want to kill enemies with envy, really. Okay, so deals 9 damage to all the enemies. Reduce damage for all enemies by 50%. Reduce the cost, okay, if not played, it's actually a good effect. Draw 2 cards with energy cost reduced by 2. I'm not sure if... Ah, okay. So Quiver needs 3 charges like usual, okay. Well, I could barrier up here. It's probably okay. What's the other side of this thing? Discard all maneuvers, draw 5 cards. Right, so I want to finish this thing off with a... Okay, so, but basically this thing will explode now and turn into a different minion. So all the damage we did will be pointless in that case. Okay, let's try that, and let's try that. And let's try that. Okay. And let's try that. Okay, so we got this thing, 18 to 28. So I think it might be possible to kill it with this thing. Not sure if I can draw any more cards though. 3, 6, 10, 12. I have 12 cards in hand. What I would like is like get my shots. Well, I guess I can play this. Discard all maneuvers. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need maneuvers anymore. Okay, that works pretty nicely actually. And then... oh, we did get some charges because we played a flip card, right? I can do that, and then I can shoot it 24 to 36. Okay. Well, hopefully it doesn't kill it. There we go, and then we kill it with envy. Wonderful. Okay. Well, against one enemy is never gonna be that hard, right? Okay. But this is just like a tutorial thing. You get one enemy, and then after that, things get really, really hard. Attrition. Reduce enemies' damage by 25% and gain 10% damage for 2 turns. Okay. Interesting. It's the same. And then attritional strike. Deal 1 hit for 100% damage and reduce enemies' damage by 50% for 2 turns. Okay. So if you can play this side, every turn, you can basically keep one enemy not doing damage. But like, it's only 50%. The strongest enemies will increase their damage anyway. I think this is a little bit too slow actually. Reduce enemies damage again, yeah. Empty vial, offer 10 HP, okay. Offer 10 HP. Heal for 20 HP, gain plus 50% damage until end of combat. Interesting. Huh. I kind of like this one. You can probably get to some really good numbers with it. Problem is it's a little bit slow, but it's good for this class, I think. So you pay 2 energy, right? You pay 2 energy basically to get plus 50% damage until end of combat. That's what it comes down to. That's the worst case. There are better cases though, where you can flip one of these with your ultimate, and in that case, ultimate flips your cards, right? And in that case, you skip one of these, offer 10 HPs, and actually heal. I like this one. Field attack. Multi-shot all enemies. Okay, so I'm not really big fan of multi-shot. So yeah, I'll grab the empty vial here. Okay. Reluctant Hero. If you have used 7 or more cards this turn, deal 1 hit for 100% damage to a random enemy after end of your turn. I don't like random. Cheap Trick. First arrow played in every combat costs 0 energy. Ooh. We could get some expensive. Is there any strong expensive arrows? Maybe. Insane Momentum. After every flip, gain plus 5% damage this turn. This is too little. Especially since we're gonna be using a vial to get 50% damage for the whole combat. That's like 10 flips. Way easier to set up. I'm gonna go with Cheap Trick and start looking for like expensive, powerful arrows, I guess. Not sure if that's gonna work, but hey, let's try. So get a couple of runes here. So let's see. In weapon slot, if you play 3 or less cards in a turn, deal 1 hit for okay. In armor slot, if you played 5 or more cards in a turn, gain 10 barrier. Usually you're gonna play 5 or more cards, so this is like good. Each card played increases your damage by 5% this turn. Yeah, I think that's fine. This is like a more defensive option, this. To go up to 20 armor. Yeah, that's just better. And if I don't want this randomness, I don't know. If you play 3 or less cards in a turn, deal 1 hit for 15 to random, and that's never gonna trigger. But it might. I think this is really good. 20 armor, we're gonna be very strong now, so. Right, let's continue down our twisted path, apparently. It's a really, really twisty path. And there's 4 enemies there. I'm really not into this fight. Can we? No, we cannot go around it. Yeah, I'm not sure I can do this. And there seems to be a treasure guardian down there as well. Okay, so this will cost me lots of candlelight, but I don't want my second fight to be a 4-pack. Let's play safely here. Yeah, so you're supposed to go and do this dude next, basically. Guys, this is also a difficulty thing that the map is so weirdly shaped. Okay. Deal 1 hit for 13 to 20. What does this thing do? This enemy will deliver more hits every turn unless it's stunned. Okay, we shouldn't have problems stunning it though. Right. I mean... probably wanna do Envy again. Overwhelming Insight. Discard all maneuvers. Draw 4 cards. Right. Like, I could play this twice. That's so painful though. But then we heal back and get the damage. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Now we're nice and protected. And now we can go on a shooting spree here. There we go. If not played next turn, gain 50% damage. That's also pretty nice, actually. But only for next turn. And I kind of like where each HP is right now. This might even kill it. 10 to 15, not quite. Now, do we want to stun it? Increase its armor by 50% for 2 turns. I think that's alright. Okay. Idea. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. Look at our barrier, like what? That's so beautiful. This class is powerful, dude. And now... discard maneuvers, draw 5 cards. Okay, I can probably do this. Flip all cards in hand and gain 100% damage this turn. Right. There we go. And now I can offer 10 HP. Heal for 20. What we really want though is... play this. Play that. So I want to draw the thing, right? So now I want to do this. Discard all maneuvers. Draw a whole bunch of cards. Oh no, we don't draw cards. Okay. Whoops. What did I just do? Why did I think that will draw me cards? Okay, we just have a whole bunch of damage. I wanted Envy. Kill 5 more enemies. Okay, we will do that. Okay, I kind of messed it up here. Oops. Should have shielded myself. Well, it happens. It happens. Oh, look at that. It's a mythical rune. At the start of every second turn, gain 1 block. In weapon slot, gain plus energy every 3 turns. Oof. In weapon slot, gain 100% damage this turn for every inflicted stun. In armor slot, stun a random enemy. Yeah, it's okay. Every 2 turns, you always deal maximum damage. Yeah, let's go for gain 1 energy every 3 turns. Okay. So that's it for the easy fights, though. Let's see. Okay, 2 enemies. We can do that. I think. Now we can definitely do it. I didn't realize how powerful some of my abilities are. Okay, gain 10 armor if not played. Okay. Okay. Right. So let's see. I probably wanna start. Gain bar equal to 100% of your current armor. Right, so if we do this, we have enough barrier to block everything. Oh, I forgot how powerful these archers are. Yeah, they're really powerful. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, Okay, I guess we do it then. What do we kill first? This enemy will spawn illusions of random enemies. And this enemy instead uses a normal attack with a debuff. You can add useless cards to your deck, right? Okay. So we kill one of them. And then we try to set up the other one for the thing. Okay, let's also build up my ultimate. So I want to kill something with this. That's like my main goal right now. Next. Costs no energy. Right, so I guess we play this one then. This turn gain plus 100% damage, lose 25 armor for 3 turns. I guess that's okay. Okay, so now we do... Okay, I can also do this, get a whole bunch of damage. Discard all maneuvers, reduce armor for enemies by 15. Okay. Oh, I guess I can do this. Plus 80% damage. And then this one costs 1 now. I get 100% more damage. Reduce my armor even more. Okay, that's a little bit scary, not gonna lie. But now we can probably kill this thing easily. 30 to 46. And this thing 36 to 54. Good. This thing does a lot of damage. Okay, I can stun this thing, but let's shoot it first. And I'm gonna stun it so it doesn't deal damage to us. Okay, isn't that just lovely? 4 to 7. Well, that's not gonna do it. Gain bar equal to 150% of your armor. So he hits for 12 to 15. A little bit unfortunate. I think we're playing that, and then that, and then that, and then hopefully that's enough. And turns out it's just enough. Okay, well, a little bit more than enough, but in worst case it's enough. Nobody knows what happens when you eat one. Should we eat one of the mushrooms? Deal 1 hit for 125% damage. So this one's just better shot, really. Ambition, gain 25 armor and 25% damage for 2 turns. And then the other side, Domination. All enemies lose 25 armor and 25% damage for 2 turns. Yeah, it's kind of decent. I like this one. Oh, now this one's good. Draw 1 maneuver. Draw 2 maneuvers and reduce their energy cost by 1 this turn. But this one's a really good one. Draw 4 maneuvers and reduce their energy cost by 1 this turn. And we can make this one free. With our ability. Yeah, this feels like a thing you would take in a... What are we playing again? Apostate, in Apostate deck. Yeah, this synergist is really good with our ultimate. It's really hard not to take. Although I kind of like this one, it's just so solid. Gaining armor and damage. All enemies lose 25 armor, but I don't think we can skip on Somersault here. Just feels so great. So we get 4 energy instead of 1 each time we ultimate on this side here. And it's not like these two are kind of useless. This one's neutral. This one's a little bit weak, I guess. But okay. Yeah, I'll grab the Somersault. I don't think Sharp Shot, like... I want to get rid of these arrows, probably a couple of them. And just get a one really strong arrow now. So I will not want this one, which is just a tiny bit better, right? Okay, Somersault it is. Okay, some more runes. Yeah, we're getting some nice luck with these. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's merge this into a better one. Increase armor by 17. So this will be pretty good, except we don't really have something great. If you played 5 or more cards in a turn, gain 10 barrier. I guess that's alright. It's not really that great. But sometimes, like you saw in my last fight here, where I didn't have armor because I played recklessly, this might be useful actually. Okay. But I wanted to upgrade this one, now it just spends 1 slot. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Okay, and then we have a famished prisoner here, but we're gonna continue in the next episode. Alright, so this might not be the worst experience ever. I was a little bit worried of playing on difficulty 9 with a class which is not a necromancer, but yeah, so far it seems like Apostate here is pretty deadly. So I wish you all to have a wonderful day, do something nice, be kind to each other, and let's make the world a better place together. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Tainted Grail Conquest. The Neomer signing out. Bye bye.